You listen. What does that mean, listen? Hear stuff in the room? No. It means you listen to what other people are doing that you're playing with, and then you react to what they're doing musically. That's what we do as musicians. That's one of the things that distinguishes us from non-musicians, is we react musically to things. Other people don't. They throw things, they get angry, they're ecstatic, whatever. But we react with music. But in order to react appropriately, we have to listen to what's going on. Easier said than done. There's different ways to do that. Here's one way. You take a groove that exists, whatever the groove is. 3, ka-da-da. Now, there's different things I could do with that. One would be to, if I were trying to play with it, the way that most people do that is they try to copy it. So it's like, it becomes like, something like that. Nothing wrong with it, right? Nothing wrong with that. But then you've got 2 people in a band, which maybe has 4 people in it, or 5, or whatever, or 2, or 1,000, whatever it is. But you've got 2 of them playing essentially the same thing. Now I'm going to come up with a part that doesn't double it, but is a repeating part that kind of fits in around it. In other words, that occupies space that it's not occupying. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, I'm going to try to play around it now. In other words, I'm going to base my playing on trying to react to where that is and not play where it's playing. As opposed to just playing out of my head, you know, with a groove in mind, with whatever sounds like that loop playing in the background. Or I'm not really relying on it for anything. I'm not really listening to it. It's just a sound over there, right? This time I'm going to actually listen to the thing and let it dictate. What's happening? Like, I'm listening for instruction to the thing about where not to play, where to come in. I'm kind of listening to the phrasing of it and then trying to enter after. That is one of the many, many ways that we can play with people that we're hearing, tracks that we're hearing, loops that we're hearing, clicks that we're hearing, anything other than us. And I believe that the more we listen to those things and take various kinds of instruction, like this is just one kind out of probably an infinite number of ways to play with something. For most of it, the key to making it work, whatever you're doing with it, is to have the foundation be that you're listening to it and allowing yourself to react to it. Okay? That will lead to you being able to play as well as you possibly can at that moment.